Hi, so a couple of days ago on Instagram, I asked if anyone wanted to see the current state of the house that we're renovating. And I don't actually know if you can see me because I can't flip the screen. Anyways, so I thought I'd take you through it and show you where we're at and the current mess. And I think many of you know that this has been quite a journey, and what you see now is already quite clean and tidy and starting to look nice. But anyway, so let's start. Right, so you come in here. I'm not going to open the door because it's quite windy today, as you can probably hear. So this is where you come in. All of this entire floor had to be taken out, and this is just the base at the moment. So in all the levels, it's just the base of the floor, it's not finished floor. You can see we're trying to reuse stones, proper stones that we're knocking down from walls like this one, for example, to maybe repair some holes like here when we put in the new beams and such. Yesterday we got a new meter, which was very exciting. So we can now actually start redoing this door, because we had to put in this whole new wall from bottom to top. We're not quite there yet with the top bit, which means that you can't open the door fully anymore, and it needs to basically be moved to the right. So this is going to be potentially sort of like entry office kind of thing. One thing that we had to do is knock down this wall because of the beams. We've probably seen this in the last week's blog post, so not this Sunday but the one before, where I did a little video all about the beams and old versus new and what we did. And we had to knock this down because it wasn't supporting, it was a bit fragile. And now I'm thinking actually leaving it, so just to do like a little like thing like this, kind of like that. I don't know how to explain that. Because it's quite nice and open, and there's not going to be a door here anyways. So in terms of noise, it's not really going to have that much of an impact. And then this, you come in here, obviously there's going to be a wall here, so let me step back. So there's going to be a wall here and a door here towards the cellar, so that's going to be completely off. And then like half wall here, and then there's going to be a nice seating area for the kitchen. So then we here have the kitchen, so we're going to do all the kitchen units on this side. Going to have a nice little door to show, like to get some light in, similar to as it is now, but we're going to knock this bit down and do, we're not sure yet whether it's going to be a French balcony or not. And you can see the entire wall as well again, all the new, so these are the old beams that we treated, like cleaned them, treated them, and then we put in these. They're not actually called beams, there's a French word for it, but I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, so like smaller supporting things, and then you have the rafters in English, and in French they're chevrons. Yeah, and then you've got like just the basic structure up here with the planks. We're going to leave in the old staircase because it's quite nice. I'm going to take you down here in a minute, so let's go up. So you can see there's a bit missing here because we needed this hole for building the wall. And the reason why we're building the wall, in case anyone's wondering, is because this used to be one house with the neighbour's house, and whoever built the separation walls, you can see it maybe here really well, only put like these really flat stones with some plaster in the middle, and it's actually not doing much in terms of support. Because the beams, all of the original beams, they actually go through to the other side. So yeah, so for some stability, we're adding some wall in front of the separation wall, which makes it all a bit safer. So this might be a good view for you to get a sense of the width as well. And as you can see, there's no floor in here yet, so that's going to be closed. And where I'm standing right now is going to be bedroom number 1. There was some work here yesterday, so basically we're repeating the process here of adding additional beams. So we have to make some holes, and then they're going to lay on top of this wall in addition to the original ones. So these ones were cleaned and I treated them yesterday. And the wall that we built is in the second bedroom. Oh, by the way, so this bit, once you come in here from the stairs, so here you have the stairs, and this wall is probably gonna stay. And then you come in here and there's gonna be a bathroom here, and then the bedroom here. So it's gonna be a separation wall where this second beam is to make a bathroom. Right, so this is the wall that we built, my mum and I, over the past, I think over 3 days roughly-ish, like half days kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing too exciting really, but it's just a lot of work. And as you can see, the floor here is not fully finished because, as I said earlier, we need to move the door over and we need that space. It's a very interesting concept. I'm not really sure what to say about this. I don't really know what anyone before us was thinking, because the hole is not the size of the door, but there's a door anyways. The whole roof obviously needs to be redone, but that's going to be done when there's like semi-stable floor here. So let me take you up. So then you come up here, and then this is going to be living room. So it's quite nice open space, and you can also see the wall is actually quite thin, so it's maybe only like 5 centimeters or something, so it's a bit fragile, and I'm not gonna actually go up here because it's already falling apart, so I'm gonna stay here. So yeah, so it's gonna be a nice cozy area here, and then as you come around there's going to be a bigger area here, and we're only doing half walls here, so it's nice and open. We're not going to keep that roof window, that's going to go. So yeah. Okay, let me go downstairs so you can see the cellar. I need to turn on the electricity. Okay, this is already on. This shouldn't be on. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's been on this whole time. Great. Need to turn that off. So, as I said, there's going to be door here, wall here, wall here. So basically this is like any normal cellar when you come down. And this is currently where it's the coolest as well, which is quite nice and quite echoey, as I noticed. So this entire wall is where we started and has now been plastered as well. I managed to do like that bit there, and it's quite interesting work. And my mum has done the rest, so that's quite, you can also see the difference. I don't know if you can see on camera, but mine is not quite as smooth, but it's only the cellar, so that's all right. So you can see the original was this opening here, and we're going to open that back up and do a proper garage door. This is also very exciting. This is the pipe down to the wastewater, so as you can see the position is right under where the bathroom, the future bathroom is going to be, so it's going to go all the way up, so that's very important. Don't have too much light here, so it's going to be a bit dark, but maybe you're going to see a little bit. So this is going to be all natural stone, and we're going to leave it because the way that these houses are built is usually the front is a bit lower than the back, and which makes it quite cool here because the walls are also quite thick, but this is technically already mountain, or like parts of it. So we're going to leave it open for like aeration and to not have it too humid, because in the past what most people do here when they renovate is they close it off with concrete, and that's not very good to get the humidity out, and then it gets all like mouldy and stuff, which we don't want. And that's that. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. Let me turn this around with you so you can see my face. Say goodbye. Yeah, so hopefully this was interesting, and maybe this is going to be last time before travel, so maybe next year then this is going to look, hopefully next year, fingers crossed, this is going to look very different. So yeah.